If you could start from scratch and build the perfect kitchen, which kitchen appliances do you really need? Choice experts say that even though there are many fat appliances that have gained popularity over the years, some might just be a waste of money and a waste of space. Welcome to Choosing Better. Today we're going to talk about the 3 most useful kitchen benchtop appliances. And to give her take, I'm here with Choice kitchen expert Chantelle Dart. Okay, Chantelle, so you test literally hundreds of kitchen appliances in the Choice labs each year. So you really know the ins and outs of what they're good for and the ones that might be the most useful to have. What are your top 3 picks?
So it's important when deciding what type of kitchen benchtop appliance you would like to look at how and what you like to cook. So for me personally, I think a food processor, a slow cooker and a multi-cooker are great kitchen companions to have, which are going to save you time and money in the kitchen.
So let's talk about food processors first.
Yeah, so food processors are a great helping hand. They're great for making meal prep very quick and easy, great for chopping up vegetables for soups and salads, and just being super handy at, making things a lot quicker, which can sometimes be better than using your kitchen knife. I also really like to use mine to save on my grocery bills, so making things from scratch like homemade mayonnaise, hummus, protein balls, and even pastries for quiches and pies.
And your testing has shown that you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a good food processor, right?
Absolutely. So while we have tested some food processors that cost, around $900, we have tested some really great ones that only cost around $100. So they do come with fewer attachments and accessories, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you're a bit limited for space in your kitchen.
And what about slow cookers?
So slow cookers are great great for one-pot meals. You can literally throw everything in and then just set and forget. They're great for saving money on your grocery bill. They're great for using, cheaper cuts of meats and dried beans and legumes. There's no stirring required, and at the end of it, you're left with a really rich and flavor-developed meal. Multi-cookers are also really great. They do things, such as slow cooking, pressure cooking, steaming, and cooking rice. So they're essentially replacing several appliances in your kitchen, which is great. Perfect for, pressure cooked lamb shanks, slow cooked curries, and fluffy rice.
And much like food processors, with slow cookers, your testing has shown that you can get some really good performing models that don't cost a lot, right?
Absolutely. So you can pick up a slow cooker for, under $50, which is great. They're really simple, basic, easy to use, and they do perform really quite well. So even though they don't have some of those extra functions that the more expensive models will have, we find that they really perform well.
And during your testing, what's one of the most surprising things that you find about kitchen benchtop appliances? So things like multi-cookers, slow cookers and food processors.
Yeah, so we're finding that manufacturers are including a lot of additional accessories and attachments that you probably are not going to use and don't even need, and you probably just don't have storage for it in your kitchen. So when buying an appliance, really look at what it comes with and whether or not you're going to use it or not. Also, it's not necessarily the first thing that comes to mind, but cleaning is a really important factor when deciding on an appliance. In the Choice Lab, we look at how easy it is to clean, whether or not the appliance, can fit in your kitchen sink, and, some of them aren't even dishwasher safe.
And before buying anything, as you've touched on, you need to make sure you've got room in your kitchen cupboard to store it. What are some appliances that you think are just a complete waste of space?
Definitely. So when looking at appliance, think about how often you're going to use the appliance, whether it's going to sit out on your bench or whether you have the space to store it into your cupboard. Try not to double up on appliances that can do the same thing. So buying a slow cooker and a pressure cooker when you can simply replace both with a multi-cooker. A lot of people are, buying air fryers and pizza ovens, which is great if you've got the space and, you're going to use it all the time. But you could essentially replace both of those and just use your oven.
And most people have an oven, right?
Absolutely.
So Chantelle and our experts have spent hours in our Choice Labs testing hundreds of products. If you found this video useful, subscribe to our channel and visit choice.com.au to become a member and view thousands more expert product reviews.